Welcome everyone to another edition of Air Sky Ridley's video blog. This is an offline edition where I upload it offline. As you can see, most of the things is cleaned up here. We gotta put a PS3. But anyways, first up, my video is not to be uploaded, downloaded, distributed, shared, or sold or used for any nefarious purposes, size, shape, or form, including any illegal proceeding. Because I own the copyright, I will sue your ass. Now, first of all, Chloe and I want to talk to you about a couple things. Now, a lot of people, first of all, I'm not going to be little Chloe and she won't be little me. Chloe already knows I'm in a lot of pain. Now, if you can see this in my hand right here, yeah, I could have broke my hand. It's in severe pain, but that's not Chloe's fault. Now, what has happened is this. I was doing a live feed and Chloe kept getting angry. Now, Chloe's got explosive anger personality or whatever it is, right? Now, Chloe knows I do too. We're both diagnosed it. Now, Chloe knows that one thing that she understands is with me, and I think you can understand it, right? Again, that I hold in a lot of my frustrations and anger. And when I blow, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Here. And this lady means a lot to me, so don't even think of basically. Now, here's the problem, okay? Now, Chloe and I are worried the police will show up because, you know, we had some problems, okay? Chloe decided, and I'm going to break down the whole thingy for you all, okay? Including you, Tara and Corey, if you're watching this. Nothing has happened. I'm fine. I'm just severely hurt from my own stupidity, okay? We won't go into severe details, but here's the thing. Chloe wanted to play music. She likes to basically use Tara J's legal name, and I've been asked on YouTube directly not to do it. Well, Chloe doesn't care, so she's told me she will only say TJ from now on if she wants to basically vent. Now, we both apologize because I'm surprised. I think someone saw my vagina with a dilator in it. I apologize if you guys did, but I turned off the internet. When I did, Chloe got into a fuss, and I finally snapped, and basically, and this is something I want to share with you all, okay? Now, where we're going, we're entitled to DSL. They don't have cable, and they don't have fiber optics yet. Fiber optics is for the really wealthy where we're moving, and so technically, because of that,
So only wealthy are allowed to have it.
well, that and the fact that where we're moving, quote unquote, we're not giving directions, because we don't want anyone to know where we're at. Now, Lexi apparently knows, but Lexi's not going to give any information. Now, for some of you out there, everyone knows there's a breaking point. With me, there was a breaking point in a lot of things. Right, Chloe?
Mm-hmm.
One is, Chloe basically knew I just got screwed over on a lot of money on this games. So I've decided I'm going to be writing a letter as well as emailing him the guy. Maybe I can work something out. Now, a lot of people out there, Lexi and Gabby, and I apologize if Gabby saw my vagina or whatever it is you want to call it, but I was very angry, okay? Very angry because Chloe wanted to play music, and copyright music, I've been told that if we put music in my videos, I will lose my channel. Now, when I turned the router off, we struggled a bit, and finally, because of it, let's just say I broke the router. I broke it. Literally, it is dead. Now, I was planning to break it anyways for another reason. Now, for some of you sitting there, including Tara and Corey, going, why would you break it? Well, let's just say the cable company charged me $400 for it. And when I come back, they weren't going to pay me because I already paid for it last year twice. So I actually paid like, what, $800 for it? And then to reconnect. And every time I said, hey, this is the router charge. You charged me for the equipment twice. They said you're not getting it back. So I'm like, fine. So I told them when I'm moving, I'm breaking it. They said, fine. And they weren't going to refund my money for the twice they charged me to reconnect me in the equipment. So I broke it. Well, being it broken, there's more than just sitting there thinking, you know, for some of you out there, a lot of people think that this beautiful woman here, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm an ugly troll, by the way.
No, you're not.
So basically what has happened is this.
Well, guess what? When we're cute dresses, we're intersexy.
Yes, we are. I've got a dress I'm planning to wear soon for my appointment to the hormone doctor. So
we're gonna be intersexy.
So basically what has happened is this, okay? I broke the router. I broke it for many reasons. One is the internet company wasn't going to pay. Two is the internet was going to be turned off tomorrow anyways. And three is Chloe wanted to get in here and talk a minute offline because she knows a certain shithead's going to be pointing fingers at me yet again.
Yep.
And here's the thing. Breaking a router is not abuse. What it is I got frustrated and angry and built up. Not because I've lost 1,300 plus in games. I think we lost, what was it, 8 and 12 is $2,750 in games. I also, for the first wave, but I also got angry because I keep getting letters from the internet company saying, cease and desist downloading movies. Now, I don't download movies. If you go on my computer, you're going to find spreadsheets, Amazon, and the game company I go through Facebook. Those are, and checking email through my email program. Otherwise, nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chloe knows I'm good to her. Now, Chloe also knows I snapped, and she's been trying to hug me and hold me and say everything's going to be okay. I know Chloe basically threatened to leave, but then the dog came out and whimpered to her, so she says, wait. You know, she wanted to leave, I said fine, but she realized the dog needs her.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the problem is I broke it because, one, I got angry that Chloe kept using TJ's legal name, which we're not supposed to use. Two, I got angry because, basically when we were arguing after I turned it off, which I don't know if the live feed basically saved itself or just deleted itself, but the problem is I broke it also because I'm getting angry, and one of the things is, and it's not Chloe's fault, it's my fault, is and as I've said in many of my videos, Chloe actually, we were outside talking, and she understands the responsibilities. I mean, Chloe's job, as I told her, she can help me get this desk, this one here where this keyboard's sitting on, disassembled. I will take it and load it on a truck, okay? All I need is disassemble the couch. Everything else I can load up myself. Now, I know Chloe's like, well, I'll help you. Now, I appreciate you offering, and I appreciate you helping. We want to get out of here in a timely manner. We also got to wash the walls, vacuum, we got to sweep the floors, mop the floors, deep clean the kitchen, which is about, 90% deep clean? Mm-hmm. We just got to pull out some. Clean the tops of the cupboards, clean around the baseboards and the walls, we got to patch up the little thumbtack holes, which we know what to do. And we got to get some materials to seal up a couple places where the wall is actually deteriorating and there's cracks coming out for no reason. And so we have all this responsibilities, and I'm sitting here trying to get my deposit back. And then, I hear neighbors, and this is something I want to talk about, the neighbor again. Neighbor has their internet, okay? Neighbor goes, oh, I'll pay. At first it was $10, didn't do it. Then it was $25, didn't do it. Then it was going to be half the bill, didn't do it. So, then I'm getting letters, these movies are downloaded. There's like 100 of them. I bring the neighbor, I haven't done it, it's closing. Huh?
Want to explain all these movies?
Go ahead. You want to take the chair for a second? Go ahead. Take the chair.
No, you can explain these movie franchises.
Okay, all the big movie franchise. Fast and Furious, apparently, Star Wars, Star Trek, the Hobbit series, the Harry Potter series, all these movies, Lord of the Rings, and the Hobbit series, and all this, yeah.
Saw.
The Saw, yes.
Final Destination.
Final Destination, exactly. Rockies, basically Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, James Bond. They also did the Die Hard movies, Indiana Jones, you name it. There's stacks of them. And I go to the neighbor, that must be Chloe doing it. No, Chloe doesn't. Chloe showed me her computer. Chloe's also, so the neighbors are doing. Me, I don't download. I always go to Chloe and I say, hey, are you downloading something? She goes, oh, it must be the fucking neighbor, because she asked me, she comes in there and she screams like this. And I'm going, what's wrong? Did I piss you off? And she goes, it's the internet slow. And I go, no shit, it ain't me. She turns around, she goes,
that's why I can't do so many storylines in Guild Wars 2, because they keep getting kicked off the storyline.
Exactly, and then we know who's doing it.
And then, when I'm going around on map mode on GL2, on player versus environment, I keep getting lags at times, where
And then, you know, we're basically sitting here, and then on top of that, did I forget to mention, they have multiple TVs. One's running Netflix, another's running Hulu, another one's using YouTube, another one's... And our bandwidth is going down, and so...
They're eating up our bandwidth, they're downloading illegal content, and did you say they also had porn downloaded?
Yeah, they've been downloading so much shit, it ain't even funny.
Her son's been downloading porn, apparently.
All this crap, and then...
They better not be downloading kitty porn on their computers.
We don't know what they're doing. The thing is I got mad, okay? And I got mad, too, for 2 reasons also, because one is... Or, well, 3 reasons. 4 if you get technical. But first reason is Chloe's like, I'm going to play music. Well, last time we played music with Tara Beehole and I, we basically... I got a notice saying that 5 songs were used, I was going to lose my channel. And then they weren't going to let the video be uploaded. Second... you know, is, you know, the threat about that. Then second was, you know, when I told Chloe to calm down, because I was talking about the table. Me and Chloe chuckled about that. I mean, literally, which reminds me, I need to show something real quick. Literally, when it comes to this shit, Chloe understands that, you know, I asked her, is it me, or is it Chloe, or is it, you know, because all these people turn around and say, oh, well, it's Chloe. Chloe's the one, you know. But, I mean, look at that. Look at that picture right there. In the table. That's what I'm saying. Is it just me, or is it a family thing? So Chloe assumed I was pointing the finger at her.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you see? See, that's the thing. I asked...
How did you guys stack shit on a table like that?
Well, that was my mother, but you get the idea. The table's piled up like hell. And, you know, we got all these piles up there. You know.
Is Corey and Tara's like that?
Only when Tara puts too much crap on it for, like, doing her schoolwork or printing or her arts and crafts and everything else at her table. But otherwise, no, it's actually completely clear.
What about your sister?
Which one?
Teddy?
I don't know anything about Teddy's habits for her table.
Never been to her house.
Mm-mm.
Let's see.
And Jamie keeps her place clean. I don't know anything about Caprice. But you guys get the idea. I was talking about Chloe saying, oh, are you pinning it on me? No, I was asking a question. She got angry, so she wanted to play music. The other thing, Chloe was getting angry, and she always gets angry, and Chloe actually apologized to me for assuming, was the fact, and she can say it on video too if you want to see her apologize, was that, you know, she thinks I'm pinning everything on her, and it's like, no, I have so many responsibilities. I mean, look, Chloe's got the responsibility of driving 8 hours in a truck. And, you know, Chloe has the right to sit there and say, how many portable game systems do you want? Whereas I'm sitting here going, well, I got to get the rest of this packed. I mean, I got a few games on this shelf here, a laptop.
I'm trying to make room in that front cab area.
Yeah, exactly, you know, and so, you know, and then I asked...
our personal stuff's going to be up there.
Well, exactly, man. I was going to take... Our suitcase can be in the back of the cab. We can't stack up 2 suitcases and build a barrier between you and me. I mean,
we can figure out a way to work, but I'm keeping my stuff up with me.
Well, all you need is your laptop in the front.
And change of clothes.
Yes, well, I'm going to have a change of clothes. So why don't we just take one of the backpacks and put it in the at the feet of me, and it'll have her clothes in like a Denny's bag or somewhere, my Hello Kitty bag.
Let's get that big black bag. Will probably do.
And the duffel bag will basically be a... And yes, I hurt my arm severely, and it hurts like hell. Same with my hand. And then my kneecap severely hurt.
I'll my laptop in that bag, too.
No, I've hit my head on a doorknob. I hit my head on the refrigerator. Hit my head on the stove. I've hit my head this. Now, Chloe apologizes because when I broke the router, she went and broke a game disc of mine out of anger. And then she was planning to break the Switch controller. And I basically got that out of her hands. And then, again, I got hurt because we're struggling, you know. And then on top of that, you know, I lost balance. And
I put 2 of your movies in the trash.
Yeah, she put 2 of my movies in the trash can because she was angry. And she wanted to put the entire pile of movies. I bet she put Zerophilia in there, too.
No.
And then on top of that, you know, then... you know, she turned around and she said, hey, you're bleeding, which I was. I'll show you right there if you can see it. My entire thumb right here is slapped into 2. And, you know, it's like really hurting. And then down here, is like a big mark here. It's like a U shape. It's a V shape, which V shape's usually broken. And then my kneecap's getting a V shape too right there. And then my arm's not functioning. But you guys get the idea. I broke the router. If anyone wants to basically call the police, go for it. I don't care.
Hey,
I can explain
If you want
myself.
to see a first Kick-Ass movie, we could just ask the neighbor if she downloaded it, and we can see it at her place.
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is if my family's watching this, yes, I got angry. Not because of, you know, the whole thing with Chloe and the music, but...
There wasn't a Back to the Future on there, too?
Yeah, she downloaded those.
And then the Mummy as well?
Yeah, and the other
Jurassic Park.
King, the Jurassic Park, yes. So the point is, you know, that's just one of the tip of the icebergs, and every time we try to confront her, oh no, that's Chloe. Chloe hasn't done it. I mean, literally, we don't download movies. Now, the second thing that made me angry, and I want to explain it, is, Chloe knows this, is the fact, and do you want to sit there and explain, or should I, about the pricing?
Well, talk about the pricing.
Okay, so basically what's happening, and I got mad when I was, when the router got broke, or, you know, and I basically told Chloe, I don't see you paying for the fucking internet. I don't see fucking the neighbor paying for the fucking internet. All I get is notices that illegal movies have been downloaded, and I'm tired of it. I mean, and I said I was planning to break it anyways, but I finally said, hey, we were going to lose the internet tomorrow.
You think I wasn't tired of those illegal movies being downloaded? I couldn't even fucking play my games online.
And half the time I do a live feed, whether it be voice on my podcast or video, and it was lagging so bad that I couldn't get web pages to load. I'm going, you know, trying to do spreadsheets, so, you know, it was...
like, you know, web pages and they won't work right. I have to refresh them all the time.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. So, you know, and I basically snapped. It wasn't about pointing the finger and saying, Chloe, cough up. It was...
And it was just like, you know, and then the next door, like, oh, we're going to have more movies coming. We're going to watch all these movies. We're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, and then they're like, we're using Netflix, Hulu.
I don't think they are. I think they're just downloading now.
Well, whatever it is. I mean, literally,
you know. Have you noticed, like, if you look in their house in their home, they always have a movie going on, even in the middle of the night.
Well, and you know, they got one of these internet TVs for Hulu, Netflix, and they're getting another TV, and the neighbor's poor. Okay, here's the fucking other problem. I'm getting a 70-inch TV gifted to me. It's like, you're getting a fucking... And then recently she goes and buys a top-line Blu-ray player, right? And she's got, like, several Blu-rays, and it's like, here's the fucking problem with it, okay? You're fucking poor, yet you're coming out with all these...
She just runs out of food all the time.
Yeah, and then on top of all this bullshit stories, me and Chloe are sitting here struggling, okay? We are struggling as struggling can be, okay? And yeah, we're trying to do our best, and I got mad. I wasn't mad at Chloe.
Well, we're trying to make internet calls, too. Important internet calls we have to make. And guess what? We can't do it.
Yeah, it says call due to bandwidth, or call due to dropping due to internet connection problems. And it turns out, oh, I was downloading this, and it's like, yeah, I mean, literally.
So she's downloading a movie.
Well, she's downloading whatever it is. The problem is I'm getting to the point where that was the second thing, the payments. The payments
she even bragged about downloading, like, Family Guy, South Park.
Oh, yeah, Simpsons, too, by the way.
Simpsons?
Yeah, another TV box show she found online. But my point I'm trying to make is the price. Now, you guys can sit there and say, oh, well, you know, Chloe's going to have to take the seat for a minute anyways. The third reason I got angry is, you know, I've been sitting here holding all this in, and I got to finish packing, which we're running low on boxes over there. You can see we got, like, what? 10 large boxes and, like, 6 extra large, that's it, out of 75 I've bought. And so I got like DVDs and Blu-rays over there in a pile. I got some movies to put in at the last resorts, you know. I got all these things, and at the same fucking time, I'm sitting here going, when will it end? And then, on top of all that, I snapped because, you know, I've lost $1,300 in games, and they're like, oh, well, you know, so I gotta contact them about it. And so, technically, you know, the bottom line is if we're going to make this work with the game company, I gotta get to the library today, as well as, you know, go in and upload this video. My problem is I can't not explain myself to you all who saw it, because yes, I did break it. But while I gotta go pinch a loaf, I think Chloe needs to go and talk about the other thing that's making me very angry too.
What is it?
Certain somebody is going to probably be causing trouble for us when it comes to the internet being down. So take the helm.
She's gonna call the cops on us.
Yes, well, take the helm.
After you come back, I'm making lunch for us.
Yes, that's fine.
Ow, my knee. Ever hurt me? It's going from my knee to my calf. No. I injured myself yesterday. Trying to move boxes and shit. Okay, so yeah, what happens is that she's gonna lose the internet, next door, and she's gonna wonder why the internet's out, and because she's not having her way with the internet, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna call cops on us out of anger and retaliation. And she's gonna want us to, she wants us to suffer. This neighbor does not know when to quit. And not only that, actually, I've heard from several different people that neighbor next door has been talking to TJ. Yeah, they're apparently good friends. Who? I'm not connected to my mom.
Well, you know, she sees that she will call the police too, just because.
Why?
Because she thinks it's abuse of my broken thing.
Mom, if you see this video and you try to accuse Rita of anything, you do, I'll disown you. Because you know what? The thing is, Mom, you just need to leave us alone. Let us live a happy life together and not interfere with it. Otherwise, I will disown you, Mom, if you keep accusing Rita of abuse and stuff like that, because I'm getting tired of you doing that to someone I'm with. So you know what, Mom? Fuck off. Because I'm not taking this anymore. Right now we're in the process of moving. We're packing stuff. We're very stressed out. We're wore out right now. We have a lot going on, and it's just, it's just a lot. I mean, these next 2 weeks aren't gonna be that great for us.
I gotta wait, but I came here for a reason while Mom was talking.
What?
Come here. You want anything with you?
Yes, I do. Ah! You're giving his little treats. I'll give him the other one.
Yes.
Did you eat it yet? Did you eat it, or are you just gonna keep it in your mouth? Hold on to it like a prized possession. You get more of them. It smells just like a grilled hamburger. Here we go. Here's your hamburgers. You like that? You like that? Say hi to say hi. Hi. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm an adorable little dog. Yeah. Of course, my mommy say I'm a Shih Tzu. I think I'm a Lhasa Apso though. Viewers, what breed do you think I am? Do you think I'm a Lhasa Apso, or do you think I'm a Shih Tzu? Yeah. Moppy, you're a Shih Tzu. Moppy, Moppy, when we move, we're gonna actually get more dogs. We're thinking about getting us another dog. You know? What do you think? You want another dog to play with. Yeah, therefore, if we're outside doing stuff, you're still inside. You have another dog to keep you company. Maybe 2 dogs keeping each other company.
So, anyways, what I'm trying to say is, if you guys think it's abuse because of breaking something, I own the damn router. I had to pay twice for it over. So technically it's my property to break. Now, if the internet company wants it back, they don't get it because, frankly, they charged me $800 times 2 when we reconnected and it almost put me in the poorhouse twice. Now, when it comes to Chloe, she understands also that the fact of the matter is, and she understands this. I mean, yes, Chloe admits we're both hard to live with each other. Usually we get along. We usually sit there, and what we do is one person sits and does their own thing, the other does the other. I mean, literally. I mean, Chloe told me today that she's having a lot of anxiety for moving, depression. And, I have the same, I mean, literally. I mean, look, 22 months here, I want out of this damn place and I'm putting lotion on, because the neighbor basically is driving me up the wall. Every time I turn around here, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this. Thing is if she would shut her damn chili hole and quit adding fire to the fuel, I mean, literally, we wouldn't be in this mess. But no, she offers to pay the internet, then she fucking reneges. I mean, Chloe doesn't renege. When Chloe says something, she does it. Yes, she already said she's going to be basically getting me a birthday present in September because we're moving in August. I mean, you should have seen the day I ran outside. We just got home from Wenatchee. Chloe's sitting there having a cigarette, and I said, guess what? And she says, what? I said, here, look at this. Take the tablet thing. She read it. Remember what you looked at it and what it said about the apartment complex?
Yeah.
What was your first reaction? Oh yeah, we're out of this hellhole.
Oh yes. Exactly.
Since then, we've been packing, busting our ass, doing everything, trying to do it, and then I hear the neighbor, oh no, you're good. You know what? As I told Chloe, you help me get this desk put in the truck, and you help me get the couch in there, I can do everything else. All you gotta do is wash the walls and do it. By the time you get done with one section, cleaning at a time, the boxes will be all loaded. The furniture will be all loaded. I can sit there and vacuum. Then we can sit there and say, oh, well, we need this. Okay. Or we can sit there and say, hey, Chloe, you got all the walls washed while I did this. Let's take a break and go to lunch. Chloe will be like, okay. I mean, hell, I was just telling Chloe today, out of the stress that I have, do we really need the guy to help us? No. All we need to know is how to disassemble this desk, take it in 2 pieces, move it out the door, and then go and get, we can go and get wings for ourselves. Or we can go and get a sushi boat.
We can see what we want for ourselves.
Yeah, exactly, for lunch or dinner.
And then we can even do KFC, Taco Bell.
I mean, look at it this way. We could walk or we could drive over there with the truck. I mean, I think Chloe would prefer the drive. Anyways, even if the truck's fully loaded, we could just strap everything in and then drive over there, I mean, we gotta go to our store too.
Actually, I'd probably walk just because it'll be one last walk around town.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Chloe, people say, oh, Chloe's a freeloader. No, she isn't. She actually, does a lot more than you think, and I think in this video I'll explain why. Now, for example, Chloe knows my kneecap's probably broken. Chloe knows I got a concussion, right? Mm-hmm. Chloe knows my arm here is basically not working right. Chloe also knows my hand's not working right. I could sit there if I had money on my card and say, hey, go get us dinner. And she'll be like, where do you want to go? Oh, a Toxic Smell, or Toxic Hell, or KFC, and she'll do it. And I'll be like, here, go to the grocery store.
It's like the numerous times I had to keep going back and forth up to Taco Bell because they kept fucking up our orders.
Yeah, like that one day, finally, the thing is when it comes to Chloe, Chloe is a sweetheart. I mean, people sit there and, yeah, so I got cuts and bruises on my hand and stuff from this or that. But you know what? Let me just say, it's not malicious mischief if you break your own equipment. Now, Chloe, on the other hand, did buy it out of anger, but you think I'm going to hold her for a disc when she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I had a spare. I told her, don't break the next one.
I don't even pass on this video. I look like a dude.
You pass well. I look like a dude, too. As Michelle would say, a dude with fake tits. So, sorry, Michelle.
So what, we're 2 gay men?
Yeah, 2 gay men.
We're gay men!
But my point is I wanted to share with you all. And Chloe knows that there's no... I mean, Chloe's doing her best. I mean, look. Chloe even admitted, I think she even said it when it came in. I think you overbought on boxes, right? And so...
I think we got reversed on some of them.
Yeah, well, we can sell the ones we ain't using. I mean, we got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 large boxes, and 5 extra large left. And I got 1 box right there. It's been put together so we can load it.
How much is each box worth?
Each box, the extra large is $3 refunded. The large is $2 refunded. What we don't, and they pay up front. So when we return them, see what we have to do is we got to go clear our storage shit out, go back here, start loading the truck, or we just leave everything that's in the U-Haul truck and shuffle it around. And then what we do is we load the excess boxes up, we take it back to the guy, and he pays us up front. That could pay our lunch right there. We could sit there and have Taco Bell or Burger King.
Or we could actually stop at a sushi place along the way.
Yeah, there's only 2, and I'm kind of afraid of the sushi places. Only because these guys handle raw fish, and they really will be like, no doggo in restauranto, you know.
Or we go somewhere else.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can go to the Mexican place I told you about. Those, you know, whatever. They have some real things. The thing is Chloe also realizes that, you know, it's that this apartment isn't just about both of us. It's about, you know, I mean.
Or we can find a place. Or we can find a place in Seattle.
Yeah, that would be cool, you know, but that's on Saturday, right?
On a moving day, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking, if you want to skip lunch or dinner on Friday. But the thing I'm trying to say is...
I'd rather have dinner on Friday night.
Well, exactly, so would I.
Because we're gonna be picking up something to go on
Saturday morning. We'll swing by Walmart and stuff, and we're going to be heading out.
I'm probably going to get some of those drinkable smoothies, because they're on the go.
Yeah.
And I'm driving, so...
And, you know, we're going to have our little cooler already set, a little styrofoam cooler. The problem is, like I said, is, you know, and this is the thing. I mean, Chloe's worried about moving, okay? She sits there all the time and says, well, headphones, and I go, what are you doing? She goes, oh, I'm trying to figure out what needs to be packed still, and...
with some of the, if we go shop, if it's before 8 o'clock morning on the 4th, and we pick up food items,
our food stamp's supposed to get filled at the 4th, so we have to go to Wenatchee.
Yeah, now if we get it in this town, what we could do is we could pay in our way and reimburse.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. I was thinking about that. You see, the responsibilities is not just about doing that, but the responsibilities is this, you know. I mean, I have to juggle everything. Now, the new manager knows that we have to stop off and pick supplies up because where we're going is a rural community where, you know, we'll be getting internet in September. The problem is I got so many responsibilities, and Chloe says, oh, I know you do. I mean, let me put it this way. Chloe's mom is watching the CM. Here's the deal. Basically, and Tara and Corey and I and all of these people, Teddy knows this, Chloe gets $200, okay? This month's money is going for gas, basically. She thinks she can get the truck loaded and pay $100 and get over there. That's about $3. That's 30 gallons. That's, 10 gallons. That's 300 miles. If we can get there with 40 miles extra to spare, we're doing pretty good. Otherwise, I'm paying 40 cents additional per mile, not including extra gas. So if she can get away with 100, that's fine. The thing is, with me, I'm basically busting my ass. And basically, you know, what the responsibilities is, you know, getting this. I mean, we packed up everything. I mean, we don't have much left. I mean, Chloe sits and says, oh, look what we got. And I go, we don't have a pot. And she goes, oh, true. I mean, we put away all our pots and pans are sealed up. We're not going to open them up just to go get a pot because we don't want to waste any extra tape because tape costs money. Thing is we're basically struggling, but at the same time, Chloe also knows, and you guys need to hear this, that responsibilities is not just sitting here. Chloe's got the responsibility of driving safely in the truck. Chloe's also got other responsibilities. We're going to be basically traveling from here to where we're going. That's about 8 hours. We have to make sure we get to a certain place for a special toll that I had to reserve. So we got to be there at a certain time. Meanwhile,
what I could do with the refried beans, we have to cook those. I cook those on the cooking tray.
And then, yeah, exactly. Just pour them into one. But the problem is, like I said, is this. So, we're basically trying to get things moving along. Now, people sit there and say, oh, well, you're abusing her. No, I'm not. That's the thing. Abuse is if I'm basically physically or verbally assaulting her or, other issues. Thing is, I've said it many times. If CM's watching this, Chloe's mom, maybe you should go read her records because it's the other way around. But I hold her together because I care. Now, she knows I'm not easy to live with at times, too. I mean, look, I decided to break the router. For one, I was angry. Angry because, A, she wants to go and ruin a video. 2, she wants to talk about TJ. And 3, she's basically sitting there accusing me of accusing her of the table. I basically made the joke, is it a family thing? She's seen that picture today. Mm-hmm. What do you think of my mother and her table? That was her table. I didn't touch the table there. So, maybe it's a bad habit that I have, piling crap up. But, thing is I have responsibilities and no one's helping me. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Chloe's doing her best. I mean, look. I mean, the neighbor basically caused me to snap for the second for downloading. But the third thing the neighbor snapped at is, well, if you didn't have the internet, Chloe would do more. Well, let's see. Chloe, I'm gonna just say this in video. What we're gonna do more? Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do more, hon? Let's see. Chloe, can you maneuver, and I'm going to say this jokingly, can you maneuver around all the furniture and wash up the walls today?
Not today. I mean, when we get the stuff out.
See, there you go. Vacuuming, no problem. The bathroom, well, let's see, we need paper towels.
Where's this neighbor plan to have us load the stuff up at?
There's another thing I wanted to snap at. The neighbor basically doesn't think Chloe will pull her own weight when moving. She will. I know this. I mean, look.
When I'm driving.
I told Chloe, if you can help me with the desk and the couch, I can move everything else in. You just pack the TV up and pack a couple other items up. I can have everything unloaded.
We're doing this stuff together.
Exactly, and here's the thing.
Here's what a neighbor wants to think differently is because she doesn't like me.
Well, here's the other thing. You forgot the other key that made me snap today about the router.
What is it?
What's the one thing the neighbor's been pushing us on move day?
Food.
Yeah.
Booze.
Oh, go ahead, talk about it.
She's addicted to alcohol. She pesters us every time we have alcohol.
Yeah, and you know what? Chloe basically, and I'm not going to say this but once.
And she wants food from us.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I asked the guy, if you help me load this truck up as fast as we can, I'll give you $20. He's like, yes! I'll get you a pizza. Yes! And Chloe will do out of the kindness of her heart. And we have coupons. We'll buy you a pack of smokes, right?
Yeah.
He's like, that's great. Neighbor comes along. Are you getting booze? Are you getting booze? No, we're not getting booze. Chloe doesn't want me having booze anyways.
Like, I heard you give her free food the night before you move. Can I have some free food?
No, the thing is, she's not. The thing is, here's the thing. I consider her more of a freeloader. I mean, did you explain the whole thing about paying $50 for the internet and then she reneges?
Yeah.
Reneges every fucking time, people. So when I snapped, I wasn't snapping just because...
She wants everything for free, including all those movies.
Well, yeah, and then, and
Did she download music, too?
No, just movies. That's what her hobbies. But you guys get the idea. I got all this responsibility, and you sit there, and Chloe understands. Okay, Chloe. Each movie, they say, is about 100,000. So right now... they figured there's like 9.6 million. Oh yeah, that's nice to know. Meanwhile, I don't download movies. I don't download things. So it's broken. Big damn deal. She's gonna call the police letter. Chloe's mom's calling? Well, what are you gonna tell them?
Calls the cops because she's upset, asked her because no internet. Then what we'll do is we'll explain to cops that she just wants the internet to illegally download movies. They can check her devices and everything. And tell them too is like whatever it is, do not take any of her bribes.
Well, the thing is this, like I said, I have the responsibility.
She bribes the local police around here. She bribes them.
I have something to say now. When it comes to Chloe, she knows I have too many responsibilities. I mean, look, I mean, a lot of Chloe has to do a lot for me, anyways. I mean, yes, I always say yes, master, as a joke, or yes, princess, or your highness. But the point is, she sit there. Yeah, okay, whatever. I ain't gonna give that title. Anyways, the point is I'm hurting. Okay, I hurt myself physically, and it's not Chloe's fault. It's my fault. I broke the router. But at the same time, I have enough responsibilities as is. I gotta deal with this game guy. I gotta deal with...
You can call me Queen Bee, 'cause baby, I rule.
And then on top...
that fantasy.
And then on top of that, you know, like I said, I have responsibilities. People promise me, and then they don't carry out. Oh, we promise we'll pay the debt. And then I hear, are you gonna get booze and food? No, not for you. Me and Chloe might go out to eat. Hell, if we can get the truck loaded, maybe we should just say, hey, we don't know.
And if that guy helps us, we'll just take him with us.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Take him with us. I mean, come on. I mean, how bad is that?
Because I don't want the neighbor.
I don't
want the neighbor coming over and eating our stuff. Because she's not going to help.
No, she refuses.
All she did is just illegally download shit off of our
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, come over. Yeah, you want to supervise? No, I'm loading the fucking truck up. Chloe's going to be fucking cleaning it.
I helped us supervise. Make sure everyone did their part.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't need that. I can supervise myself. Simple. I'm the oldest one, okay? I can tell Chloe, clean. Okay. Me and Mikey, we can load up things. Now, if we can't, I can say, Chloe, help me with these 2 pieces of furniture. I'll use the dolly for the rest. Chloe will clean. By the time I get done loading the truck, every room will be cleaned. Everything will be done.
If the neighbor tries to come over and supervise, we'll just shut the door on her.
Or we'll basically say, you want something? Here, help clean. She won't clean. She's, you know.
The thing is, we don't need, the supervising positions are not needed. If you want some food, then you better do exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Loading and cleaning.
You're not loading or cleaning, you're not getting food.
Exactly.
Supervising is not a job right now.
No, I'm the supervisor.
Yes.
And Chloe is. I mean, we have to work together.
I'm like, so neighbor was like, Shelly, if you want a supervisor, Rita's the supervisor. You're gonna help out. You're gonna help out by
exactly. I mean, look, we already offer $20. Okay, pizza and smokes. Mikey, that's our friend. He's going to go ahead and he says he can go and clean the bathroom. He says he can get it done pretty quick. And once we're done loading. He knows by the time I get done unloading, I'm going to probably need like 9 nitro tabs and a cold one somewhere. Just jokingly, of course, you know, the cold one. But you guys get the idea. Here's the thing, okay, the responsibility. Chloe knows that we have to get this place clean. Chloe also knows that, you know, I have to make phone calls. I got to go to the electric company and say, hey, I'm moving. Can you turn us off this date? Okay. I gotta go and make sure the other stuff is done. I gotta email the other electric company. I gotta do this. I gotta send in this. I gotta do that. Everything I gotta do. I gotta see the manager. I gotta call the other manager. I gotta do all these different things, yet I know tomorrow the internet was gonna be turned off anyway.
Watch. If the new neighbor that moves in here has internet, she's gonna come right over and ask if she could use their internet.
Well, exactly. So my point is this. I have too many responsibilities, and everyone sits there, you know, and says, oh, are you getting help? Yes. I mean, look, she asked me when I'm in the kitchen, do you need help? I'm like, yes. When the time comes, I need to pull the refrigerator out and the stove out, clean the walls behind it, and then put it back, and then on the day I move, pull it all out, because where are we going to put it? Let's see, I got to move the table. As soon as the dining room's clear, you know, I'm working from room to room. I'm going to get that dining room clear. I'm going to be okay, Chloe. I'm going to pull the stove out for you and unhook it and the refrigerator and move it onto blocking the door. We'll use the sliding to go in and out. Meanwhile, Chloe's going to be like this. You know, okay. And basically, Chloe's going to do the cleaning, and I'm going to be boxes, easy to load. The TV, that TV's easy to load. Chloe's going to take some time in the living room once we move the TV to pack up with Mikey to load up the TV in the box. We're buying a $20 TV box for the TV. Meanwhile, we're going to do this, this, and this. And then after we get all this place clean, we're going to sit there and say, is there anything else we need? Oh, yes. By the checklist, we got to go into our little storage shed over here, move everything out, sweep it, and close it. And then we're done. And we load up everything else. We close it. And we can sit there and say to Chloe, do we want to walk over to dinner, or do we want to drive the truck over there to dinner? I personally would say just leave the truck, back the truck up over here with the lock on the door and go to dinner. And I mean, going to dinner would be better than fucking sitting here and basically having pizza brought in, because frankly, you know, hell, we can
That neighbor, as soon as that neighbor smells the pizza going through the hallway, she's going to come right over.
However, if we really want to do pizza, which is Mikey's favorite, we can always walk over to Pizza Hut and have that sit-in. We can have pizza and beer. Mikey does drink, but you guys get the idea. I have all these responsibilities, all these ideas for figuring out dinner. I got other things to do.
Hey, we can still do Pizza Hut. I will just go eat at Pizza Hut.
Well, exactly. You see, there you go.
Just go sit in and eat.
Exactly. We don't have to share because we don't need to share with someone who basically gives, you know, I mean, we're going to get...
If she wants the pesto, she's going to have to follow us all the way there.
And then we can ask the Pizza Hut waitress or waiter to basically boot them. We're not paying for someone who ain't doing shit. I mean, look.
Who with that?
No, and I'll be like, no, she isn't. And Mikey will back us too.
Well, then, you guys come in, I'm calling the cops.
See, if she does, she does. Then we'll explain. Mikey's a witness to it.
Yeah.
Mikey will basically testify. I mean, we didn't do anything wrong. I mean, look. CM, if you're watching this, Chloe's mom, yes, I broke the router. But you know what? Chloe's not paying the router. Chloe doesn't own the router. I paid the router twice over for reconnection. I've basically done everything I can. Chloe doesn't pay her rent. She doesn't pay the utilities. So technically, hold on. Yeah, look, sorry. No, lately you have, but in the past you haven't. Well, let me finish. So basically, what I'm trying to say, and Chloe can confirm it, your daughter's over 18. She can make her own fucking decisions. And she doesn't want anyone interfering. Yes, she was kind of angry and broke a game disc. Yes, because, you know, we rely on the internet. But she realized tomorrow it's going to be turned off anyway, so we're probably going to have the Pope host called anyway for some stupid, bogus bullshit anyway. Just because of it, and I'll be like, yes, I broke the router, but the internet doesn't work today anyways because they turned us off. So you want me to go to jail for breaking my own property? Fine. Problem is, I broke my own property.
Or say if it did get turned off and everything, so he wants to go to jail for not paying an internet bill.
No. And breaking your own property is different. Now.
No, I mean, say if we didn't break it, okay?
Yeah.
If we didn't break it and it got turned off, well, like, what, say you want to send us to jail just because we didn't get our internet turned back on for the neighbor to use?
I mean, literally, my opinion is the neighbor can't basically do what she can. I mean, if she's going to be out, fine. I mean, look. She's the neighbor's already problematic. I am just trying to basically live my life fully, and I don't need the neighbor going, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, I don't need to do shit. I mean, look at it. I mean, yes, we have some minor problems here, but those minor problems will be solved. The problem is, as Chloe was saying also today on her walk, being lovely as she is, what was the one thing you said? We have enough stress as alone. I mean, look, I have heart disease. Mm-hmm. Heart disease, stress, everything stacked up, and yet, look, I gotta figure out how to finish packing this. I mean, look, we're pulling out the filing cabinet drawers in my desk so they can easily be transported. I'm carrying these out. I'm moving the desks myself. All these different things that people sit there and say, oh, well, you know, Chloe knows we're stressing. She's stressing alone as is because look what happened. We both snapped.
And guess what's been picking up on me this whole time?
You're a physical problem, you know, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not going to mention it.
No. And so you guys get all these things, and so if you want to accuse me of abuse because of breaking the router, that's one thing. I broke it out of anger because A, Chloe basically wanted to play music, which I don't want to lose my YouTube channel. B, I broke it because the neighbor keeps freaking stacking shit on it, and basically we can't do jack shit. C, I broke it because, frankly, the neighbor's not paying her fair share, and she thinks everything's fucking free. Oh, free food, free internet, free this, free that.
She's entitled to free stuff. She thinks everything's hers.
Yeah, and then if she doesn't get it, she goes and calls the cops. This is a fucking heroin user. And that's the thing. I don't want to deal with people. Chloe looks at me, and Chloe's sitting there, and she says, hey, what's wrong? Why the long face? I go, I don't want to walk past the neighbor's patio with mopping tones. Hey, we're going to come in, blah, blah, blah. And then she's talking, it's like, hey. Then I hold my hand out. You owe me $50. Oh, well, I don't have it. Oh, you should get booze. You should get food. And I'm sitting there getting, like really angry.
You don't have $50, but you get all these electronic devices in your house.
Oh, I'm getting a free TV that's a 70-inch. Oh, I got a new top-line
And how are you getting it for free?
I got 3 new vacuum cleaners.
How are you getting this stuff for free? Is it stolen?
Some neighbors are just moving out and giving it to me.
Yeah. if it was like that, then we would have got some stuff too. The thing is, and it's like the stuff she's getting is brand new, which is ringing a lot of bells. Which means it's she's having some sort of sugar daddy or whatever buying shit for her, or she has some, I don't know what kind of sugar daddy wants to support an elderly heroin user.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then the thing is, or it's either she's having someone steal it for her, shoplift or sneak it out for her.
Well, whatever it is, as you all know, it irritates me.
Because I've been hearing about, there's a talks at like Walmart and stuff like that. There's an employee saying that there's been several people that they have been having a hard time identifying and walking out with TVs, electronics, vacuum cleaners.
Don't forget that then down the street, I talked to a police officer the other day. He knows, me and Chloe, we are not thieves. But anyways, he brought the point up the other day when I saw him at Walmart. They were heading over. Remember that one place when you go across the bridge here in town? You got that little gas station, the 76, and you got the tap room next across the street from it.
Yeah.
And then you have that liquor store thingy, the wine liquor store. That keeps getting hit, and booze keeps going missing. Now everyone knows booze is a federal offense. No one knows who's doing it. I hear, oh no, I got some new booze. Yeah, no one knows anything. I mean, literally. And
but every time she keeps bragging about all these new electronic devices she has. As, I hear about it at Walmart when I shop, because we go to electronics every once in a while, look at the games they have, see what movies they have on sale, and what they have in electronics, And I've been hearing Walmart associates saying that the managers are really getting strict now because there's been customers walking out with electronic devices, sneaking them out, and they can't get an identification on them, and the brands they say are going missing are the same exact brands that neighbor's getting. Does that ring a bell?
yeah,
It's ironic. It's funny, isn't it?
yeah.
Every brand of electronic devices she's getting are the same exact brands that say are going missing at Walmart and even like Staples. Same thing. Staples been saying it. Big Lots have been saying it. They say there's been a ring going on of people stealing stuff. And apparently they say some 57-year-old lady is apparently the ringleader.
And then don't forget, when we go to Walmart, we have good people there that we always ask questions like, oh, do you have this game in there? 'Cause my birthday's coming. Oh, no, check GameStop. Okay. Then we turn around and we ask them, hey, what happened to leaving the cell phones, all out and we can look at them? Oh, well, we have to now they're putting glass in for all these phones and the headphones and the iPods and the iPads and the computers and, they're doing all these different things, and then they're talking about putting in a big, thick glass door thing that takes up a lot of aisle space in the back of electronics. As Chloe knows, to put in all the TVs behind the glass.
Yeah, because a lot of the electronic devices have been going missing, and every brand they said have been missing, and that's been getting stolen. A lot of the same brands as neighbors getting for free. And a lot of guys who that bring all this free stuff to her are shady as fuck. Apparently they overheard one of the shoplifters saying that's for their godmother.
Well, don't forget the other damn problem is the other day is I brought it up to her and she got mad and I says I will be pressing legal issues because frankly, her son, refuses to give back because he drove me somewhere once with Chloe just to be nice and he never returned the handicap placard. I walk with a cane, I have a wheelchair, but my handicap placard, one of them's missing.
You know why she doesn't want us moving? It's because she doesn't want us moving and then calling the cops on her and getting her arrested. Because she knows that if she could keep us here and we call the cops on her, she'll just redirect them to us.
Well, all I want to say is you guys know now Chloe's got to fire up the tea kettle unless you want me to do it.
Because here's the thing, we could contact the FBI about shit she's doing, but the thing is, since we're in the same town as she is, they'll just tell us to bring up the local police. But if we're in another town or county, then they won't say that, because they'll say that it's good that we contacted the FBI, or even if we contact our local police there, they contact the FBI to investigate her.
Well, my main thing is
She
like
believes
I said,
if she's next door to us, she's protected.
she's already freaking angry that we're moving. I mean, she got mad that the manager was going to research us. I put her in a place. Now, the manager's getting off her ass and finishing up her paperwork so we can move. Manager says he'll be out, no problem. Meanwhile, oh, you will have to leave. I mean, look, she threatens all the time. The internet's down. Oh, if you don't pay the bill, I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to call the cops.
And then night before move, she'll probably like, if you guys move, I will call cops and you guys pulled over. They're like, you know what? Then because of that, we won't stop at all in this county. We'll just
drive all the way to the next Walmart, which is 2 counties over.
We'll just drive over there nonstop so we don't get pulled over.
Yeah, and then when we get to the Walmart,
or worse, if she has to leave her local police in the county after us, then we'll just go on the I-90 instead.
Exactly. We're gonna do the thing is
where they don't have local police on it, they have state highway patrols, and she's not gonna contact the highway patrols.
No, the thing is, in my opinion, she's all talk. I mean, look, she's all fucking talk. She thinks Chloe's all talk, but at least Chloe already promised me certain things in September for that. Now, as you all know, and I never got to the other part of my thing before I broke the router, and I apologize for some of you who've seen that. And Chloe's mom, you can shut your chili hole. It isn't abuse. I broke it because I snapped, because not only that, Chloe wanted to destroy my video and, et cetera, but also because the neighbor's not paying her part of the internet's lacking everything else, and I get the blame for everything. Now, the problem is the fact that I have responsibilities. I mean, Chloe knows this. We gotta get her $900 deposit back. I gotta get things moving. The day of going to the post office on the 3rd, I gotta go to the post office. I gotta send 2 small packages out. Chloe's sending one out herself, but the point is
I heard the neighbors also PO'd because her president might be impeached.
Well, who cares, let him be impeached. Anyways, my point is this. We are struggling, and I not only got to get this place put together, but Chloe knows I'm struggling with, are you getting both? Are you getting both? Are you getting food? Hell, me and Chloe could turn around that night if we wanted to, and eat out, and spend 3 hours while Chloe's doing the walls and stuff. She could probably go in, follow the instructions, use the self-auto cleaning oven, which we have to do, clean the oven while we're moving, and then still go to eat, and then she'll be angry. I'm going to call, you're not taking me. Guess what? I don't owe you fucking shit. The lady owes me 22 months of internet and won't pay. So fuck it. And then she's like, oh, well, we could pay when the internet gets turned off. Well, yeah, okay. Cough it up and I'll take it over today. Oh, well, I don't have it. Well, guess what? Fuck it. And then, she's telling me Chloe's the problem. You know what the fucking problem is? Problem is this. Me and Chloe are the problem to each other. Okay, well, I'm at fault too. I mean, look at it. I'm going to tell you this in this video today. Chloe's mom thinks, oh, I'm abuse. I basically am so lenient to Chloe, I could sit back and then I hear the manager go, Karina, if you just did this, and this, and bought a little bottle of such and such, and after every shower you clean the shower part, your tub would be clean. Instead, it's pitch black. Well, and then she says, oh, he's got too much hair, the drain's plugged because she's a Yeti. No, it's not because the fucking drain, it's because the fucking building's too old, and I put in probably close, how much have I done from the dollar store and everything else? Probably 75 gallons of drain on, it's still not one unclogged. Oh well, get a fucking plumber. Oh, well, we have no money. So then she wants to blame Chloe for it. Then she wants to blame Chloe for this, and then she wants to blame Chloe for that. Then another neighbor goes, Chloe's the problem, you two are worst tenant, Chloe's the problem. You got the Secret Service on your door, the FBI on your door, the police all the time on the door. And I turn around, And I want to use a negative, derogatory word against her, which I can't do on YouTube. It's considered a hate crime.
Yes. I'll just
And
say...
she's a colored woman. I'm sitting there going,
Yeah.
you know, and she's like, I'm a colored woman. I get away with everything. You guys
They're
are,
like,
you guys are white crackers.
Because I'm black, I can get away with everything.
Yeah, and then she calls me a white cracker and Chloe a white cracker.
She
An
even-
insane white cracker.
She claimed
Chloe.
she had connections with the Black Panthers and the Black Gorilla family.
You know, and you get the idea. It starts to basically say, listen, I don't want to deal with this insane bitch.
And she claimed that she had connections with both the Bloods and the Crips.
And then she tells me outright that I need to be on Latuda because of my anger and my depression, my bipolar. Yeah, she thinks Chloe's borderline. She's got to be on Latuda too. But thing is, you know what? I just want to avoid people. I mean, I'll tell you, one of the greatest neighbors ever, Mikey's grandmother. She's driving by this morning. She goes, "Hey, Rita, what's up? Oh, Mom, you're so cute." And I go, "Not much." And she's like, "I'm going to the store for some milk." I said, "All right, good." She goes, "Do you need any?" I go, "Not really. I like milk in my coffee, but no. 1% or 2. I said, "I use 2. "All right, I'll get you some." I said, "No, I don't have any money. Don't worry about it." She comes back, gallon of milk.
Mm-hmm.
What's that tell you about the neighbor?
She's nice.
Yeah, she's sweet. Did you hear the other day what she was going to do first?
What is it?
Next week, she's going out and she's doing something. She's going to buy like 20 frozen pizzas. She wants to give us some frozen pizzas.
Nice.
You know, because she always is like, you know, we're always looking after her, you know. And
Next week she's doing that? When?
Oh, yeah, like Monday or Tuesday. She's talking about it.
Good. We can actually have some frozen pizzas for dinner while we wait for our food to come in.
Well, exactly, you know. So she's a sweetheart. I mean, you know, that's the thing. I mean, but no, well, like I said, when it comes to a neighbor, she has no remorse, no things. Like, for example, the other day, the police came over there to check on a heroin thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to get into details. But the other day, they decided to come here. Guess what? I almost went involuntary committed because I was sitting on the couch doing nothing, and they handcuffed me, threw me in the damn car, took me up there. When I woke up, I was in my bed going, I had this weird dream. Chloe said, it wasn't a dream. You just walked out the front door after that. I said, no, it wasn't me. I get my medical record and stated that. Involuntary because... Let's see, that was the day they said I was arrested and everything. Then the manager, neighbor's like, "Oh, that's because you're trans, they can't hold you." No, it's because they know they violated my civil rights and they basically didn't fingerprint me and send me in and I didn't get a citation. You know, they basically, you know, now me and Chloe's like sitting here worried because, you know, yes, I broke the router. But you know what? Chloe even said it outside while smoking. She says, "I'm smoking more, Rita, but you had a reason to." Yeah, I mean, look, the neighbor wants to sit there, and you know what? Neighbor sits there and says, "Oh, well, I'm calling the cops." I'll be like, go for it. You know why? Because if she wants to ask, I'll be like, I followed your fucking advice, bitch. I broke the router because you want it broken so Chloe can't use it. Yeah. I mean, look, I got mad at Chloe, and I apologized to her by turning around and saying, I don't see you paying for the fucking internet. I mean, the internet already charged me 400 times 2 when reconnection just for the equipment. Then they're like, we're not giving it back to you. So I'm like, you know what?
Makes my mouth look a little big.
Your mouth is great. You got a good mouth.
So I got a female mouth?
Yes. But my point is as I'm saying, as Chloe knows, I got not just the responsibilities of this, but everything is built up. I mean, we got 13 days to get this place clean, and we got 14 days today to basically move. And that means we have to move out. That means we're both stressing. I mean, look, she's smoking more. We're doing this. We're doing that. And meanwhile, we have all these problems. And yet, everyone around is basically going, oh, no, it's Chloe's fault. Really. I mean, Chloe's made a couple jokes with me recently that says, no, it's not Chloe's fault. Let me put it this way. Chloe, just to be funny, would the neighbor even lift a finger to help us prepare to pre-move?
Nope.
No, all she says is, oh, I was not doing too well. I was sleeping for 4 days. Yeah, that means you're fucking severely depressed. Well, fucking get off your ass, you know.
Yeah, she's very depressed because we're leaving and she's not going to have, A, she's not going to have any internet to download illegal movies off of. B, she's not going to have anyone to pin her crimes on next door or B is like if she gets investigated, so they come to her house to investigate her house and search her computers, she won't have anyone to redirect them to for problems.
And then she has the audacity to say, and Chloe's mom's
no free food.
And Chloe's mom, if you're listening to this, I'm gonna say go fuck yourself because frankly, we don't need a fucking phone right now. We can go work around it. Problem is, well, I need their mailing address in your phone. That's the other thing. No, I ain't giving a phone. So when we get to our new place, we will get a new phone.
She wants our address, so therefore if the cops come to investigate her, she'll redirect them to our address.
Well, here's the thing. Chloe's mom, if Chloe wants you to have the number, she'll give it to you. Otherwise, she ain't calling you. She doesn't want to even know you. I mean, look, you're basically causing too much trouble. Oh, they're breaking the router's abuse. No, it isn't what? Because she can't contact you? She doesn't want to contact you. You're a fucking douchebag.
I don't want to contact my mom. All my mom does is, and then she tries to tear me down and act like everything's my fault, that she tries to remind me all the mistakes I made, and she always focuses on them. Then she judges me for what I used to do back then. Like, oh, you did this back when you were in high school, so this is who you are. Like, I'm not like that anymore. It's just like, it doesn't matter how much I change, my mom's going to judge me as the same person I was back then, because that's just how it is. My mom's always been that way.
I mean, me and Chloe has our problems, but you know what? Chloe and I have learned to forgive and forget. The problem is, Chloe also looked at me today after I broke the router. She was angry. She broke something of mine, but then she said, oh, wait, this isn't right. But she apologized. I said, you know why? And I explained it to her. And she says, she even looked at me and says, I didn't know you were going through this much. Yeah, I mean, I got the fucking neighbor. I get a letter every fucking day. I think it's in there, by the way, or something. Hold on. Is it? No, that's that. Hold on a sec. Is it? Nope. So anyway, somewhere around, well, I might have thrown it away.
And a neighbor, wants to misgender me and tell me that I'm just a man who wants to be a woman.
I mean, Chloe basically understands how much I'm going through. It's not just about moving, but it's about, trying to live life peaceful and hear, oh yeah, you're a bad tenant, you're this, you're that, and then you hear, oh yeah, you can't fuck with me, I'm a fucking black person, I get away with it.
You guys are men in dresses.
When you die, you're going to be men in dresses, men again. No, when we die, I'll be female, plain and simple.
Same here.
The good Lord doesn't basically, she might not get in, but my point is, I mean, look, a Mormon who basically, hold on, I believe in the Book of Mormon. No, hold on, and then basically does something different.
She's Mormon, but yet she steals, she freeloads, she likes to drink, smoke, do heroin, and she likes to download stuff for free when it's not supposed to be free. How Mormon is that? It's not even Mormon. Mormons don't do shit like that. Bribing cops?
You want to make a joke.
Bribing cops? That's not Mormon.
I was going to ask you, did we pack away the Book of Mormons?
We did.
There's one's on the coffee table, my hardbound version. Is it gone?
I don't know.
Yeah, well.
If it's packed, it's packed. There's nothing I can do. I have a question.
Yeah.
Why does your guys' Diablo 2 discs have different designs on them?
I don't know. I mean, you could have broke the first Diablo disc, which royally would suck.
You won't be glad I didn't do it.
Well, you did break it.
I know. Just be glad I didn't break that one. This is the first time I've ever broken someone else's stuff out of anger.
Anyways, my point is, she claims to be Mormon, believes in the Book of Mormon, yet she doesn't read the Book of Mormon, she doesn't read the Bible, and yet she does all this stuff.
She doesn't go to the LDS church.
No. And then she's
she steals, she illegally downloads movies, does heroin, bribes officers.
Don't forget another thing that
she freeloads, drinks, smokes, heroin user.
Don't forget one of the other things the LDS don't like, right? Besides, you just said smoke, heroin, drink, alcohol. What's the other thing they're not allowed?
Cussing.
Yeah, and she
cusses
like
too.
And
yeah.
She's into soda, which is caffeine's forbidden.
Yeah, she's into that too. Yeah.
And then you gotta go somewhere and say, I'm so sorry for it's like, yeah,
It's like, if you're really into religion, then live by it. I mean, come on. I mean,
just like cool ashtray.
Just like if I was, say if one day I decided to, if I actually believed that Islam was right for me and I became Muslim, I'd go in a hijab. I wouldn't care.
Give up pork too?
Yeah, I would. And if I was Jewish, hell yeah, I would wait until the middle of the night to eat my dinner and do the Sabbath. I mean, come on. I mean, the reason I don't do these religious things because I don't have a religion. I mean, the thing is, I mean...
And then, sometimes I get too involved in religion, and I'll say something like, you do know you get blessings if you believe in the Lord, and I tell her that. She's like, yeah, Chloe doesn't believe it. Well, Chloe doesn't need to believe it, but, and that's her opinion, but here... Ugh, that hurts like hell. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, is religion, you can't do all these bad things and then, say, oh, I'm Mormon. My point is, I made many mistakes.
Just like my dad claiming to be Mormon and Catholic.
Morthlick?
Yeah, Morthlick.
Anyways, my thing is this, okay? As you all know, I basically apologized for breaking the router. I also apologized to Chloe. It wasn't nice to do, but she understands that I got fed up.
If I went a different religion than you did, would you still support me?
Yeah, you're already Wiccan or pagan, so what the hell? What are you thinking, Muslim?
No.
Because I'll be frying up a lot of bacon. Jewish? You want to become a Jew? Okay, I'll eat bacon anyways. You can have your fish on Fridays.
Okay, I'll eat bacon, but I won't eat any pork. Oh, no, I love pork. I'm not going to do...
The Jews aren't allowed to eat pork anyways.
I know. I'm not going Jewish.
I already tried to get her to be a Christian, everyone, but that's something that's between her and herself, but,
You know, if you have an Indian religion, you can't kill a cow.
Yeah, well...
Or you can't eat beef. I always made jokes of back when I was in junior high that maybe if we ever go to India one day, we'll go to India and eat a hamburger, like steak hamburgers, beef stew.
Anyways, my point I'm trying
prime rib.
Anyways, my point, like I said, is, Chloe understands I'm a lot of stress. Not because of movies,
tacos
but, I got all these bills, I'm paying and everything else, and, the neighbor just made me snap also because, she ain't paying her fair share of the net. She's downloading things, and we have all these problems. And then on top of all this bullshit, we also have, them pointing the fingers at Chloe, trying to use Chloe as the scapegoat for all these movies.
Yep. They're trying to. And,
I'm usually like this on my bed.
Guess what? I'll show them what's on my computer and won't find a single movie.
And this is me. I'm on my bed. I look over and Chloe's got an angle where I can see what she's doing. She's on YouTube.
Maybe the only movie they might find is if I still have a DVD in my computer from a movie I might have watched a few weeks ago on DVD.
Well, so technically, yeah, but... Thing is, I look over and I see Chloe doing Family Guy, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Or, oh, she's looking at Google Maps, figuring out a route to take, or looking at the new area we're moving to. That's great.
Yeah.
But every time I turn around, even when I wake up in the middle of the night, I look over, and it's usually Guild Wars or this, or sometimes I hear, I'm like, internet running slow. And she goes, those motherfuckers. I'm like, yeah. And then I get up, go walk mop, and come back, she's still cursing, and it's like, hey, the internet.
No, actually, the thing is, we're asleep, we wake up to use the restroom all night, the internet's being used.
Yeah, it's like the lights flashing like this, but now there is no internet. And I know Chloe might miss it, but we were going to be turned off tomorrow anyways, but...
Oh yeah, then when she couldn't get connected that one day, she ran right over here.
Well, what about the day when we turned it off and went to town? She came, ran right over, and we got home going, oh, is it down? I'm like, I don't know.
Yep.
Literally. And so basically, with all the responsibilities I have between paying bills and trying to get this place cleaned up, and trying to get this place moved, and trying to get this post office.
Michael, can you guys fix that router in the next hour, or else I'll call the cops.
Well, let him.
Because
you know what?
I'm not
Let him.
dealing with the shit.
Well, you know what? I'm not dealing with her either, so she can kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. That's the thing. The point is, yes, I broke it. I broke it. It's my property. And yes, I got angry because, I just couldn't handle the fact that, A, my video was being ruined, B, my, neighbors downloading shit, and C, everyone wants to point. Then Chloe assumed I was pointing that saying Chloe's a slob. No, Chloe, let's say, you want me to complain? Okay, Chloe, you need to clean up those clothes piles. There, see, I complained. There you go. The clothes piles. Put them in a box. See? There's my complaint today.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can walk around. I mean, you want to see me complain. I don't want to I don't want to step on your head every night that you're sleeping or your legs because it's hard to move and maneuver. Have you thought of using the bed? See, there you go. See, that's a complaint. See, I'm doing this funnily right now, but my stress is, I mean, we gotta get this place moved together. We got this. I mean, look, Chloe and I both have the stress about, worrying about the police. Aren't you worried? Because the whole thing about the router? Well, guess what? My property. What are they gonna do? Go arrest me for breaking it? Well, fine. Let them arrest me. Thing is it doesn't matter. I own it. I paid for it twice over. And then on top of that, Chloe breaks some of my property. Big fucking deal. I can replace it. Main thing is she understands the neighbors try to pin everything on Chloe. And then I basically threatened on YouTube I was going to break it, and I did. And so you guys know, I basically try to uphold my motto on what's going on. So technically, there you have it. And so, in my opinion, was it justified? No. But at the same time, yes. I mean, look, Chloe and I have so much responsibilities. I mean, look, Chloe and I have to get to lunch, and then we might have maybe 2 hours before the library closes. So we might as well just run over there, and then when she gets home, she can take her bath. All I need is to upload this and check email.
Tonight, also, too, I'm going to wash some potatoes off and slice them thin, and we can have probably some chips.
Oh, that would be lovely. See, now that is something
I put some salt on, a little bit of salt on for them cooking. They'll be really good.
I love when she does that. Yeah, I mean, see, it's ideas like this that makes life worth living because you're just sitting there not even thinking about what you're going to do with all the spuds, and so, but the point is I got so much responsibilities, as you all know, that, I mean, I got to get this place packed up. I got to clean. Chloe's got to help me. She said, yes, I will help. Then, that's because, et cetera, et cetera. But the neighbor, she's like, I'm going to call the cops. 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 All the cops because the internet's down. Well, I don't see you fucking paying for it. So when I snapped at Chloe, I said, I don't see you paying for it either. Point is, I got angry and I apologize. Usually I hold everything in and I let it out during my walks. But this time around, I did not. And because of it, I hurt myself severely. By falling, you can see right here, I got a bruise right there. I got this right here. I hit my head many times today. We were struggling a bit because she wanted to break this and she wanted to break that. And we basically looked at each other and we went outside and we laughed about it. But at the same time, she realizes, she can't just go and break things because she wants to. Me, I broke the router because, A, I was angry because, she's basically pointing the finger and being like, his name is, it's me, I respect TJ, okay, Tara J. No, if I said he by mistake in my video, I apologize. I was getting irritated because, copywriting of music is something big. I mean, a lot of people have to say this is copyrighted, you can basically have it, but you have to sign this and do that and do this. Me, we were on live, and so, a long time ago, and so Chloe's mom wants to say, it's not abuse when basically I'm, basically speaking my mind and saying, hey, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, let's see, communications are down, big fucking deal, we go to the library, internet's free, dear old mom, why don't you get off your fucking lazy ass and do something yourself creative, and stop fucking whining and being a little bitch about this or that. I mean, look, you basically, Chloe said the other day, she was talking to me, And she was talking to the mental health place, and she says, I didn't realize, thinking about how much abuse my mother abused me, and now she's abusing Rita. Literally. So, with the pot cooking, lunch going, I gotta get it prepared. You guys, thanks for watching. You all know that I love dearly. I again apologize about the router, but hey, I paid it 2 times over. And, you guys can understand, that I'm getting irritated that I can't do fucking much on it myself because you got fucking one TV in next door being used for Hulu, another one for Netflix, another one for, Amazon Prime, another one from, YouTube, and then you got tablets and laptops running, and we're sitting there going, and then she gives the codes out and says, oh yeah, my friend is here, and he's using this phone. Oh yeah, I'm downloading this. Oh yeah, this is great. Go fast internet. It's like she gives my connection to everyone, and then expects me to basically sit there taking the fucking short, so I broke it. Broke the router because I just can't take this. And getting letters all the time. Oh, you're downloading all these movies. Please remove them or else. I'm going, I didn't do it. Chloe didn't do it. So finally I just snapped, I mean, I had a little red hot flame. And the other reason, as you all know, is I got screwed on these video games. So, with that said, I think it's for the best if we stay off the internet until September when we get it restored in our new place. In the meantime, I will upload vids and put them on there from at the library. Now, I'm not going to guarantee you guys are going to get any videos uploaded on our new place because I don't know how the internet connection is going to be. I don't want to wait 2 hours uploading while everyone's trying to download crap at the library we're going to because we don't know if they're using DSL, fiber optics, or whatever. For all we know, it could be using DSL, which means DSL is slow as hell, which means it could take 3 hours for it to upload. This video could take less, but I apologize, you guys, I gotta understand, I got so much stress, I gotta get everything done in a timely manner, and, and people say, oh, well, you're not getting help, but you know what, I'm getting tired of the neighbors basically pushing me, and pushing me, and pushing me, and all these people pushing me, that I finally just snapped. And, the other thing Chloe was talking about, the crisis team, what are they gonna do? Talk to me, charge me $2,000 on my medical bill and go, oh yeah, you're out of snap because of all this. But they're not going to do anything. They're not going to involuntary me. They're not going to do anything. Besides that, they try to involuntary, I can sue them anyways because I have to be out and we have to be in our new place. Chloe can't do it all herself. Literally, I can't be homeless. Chloe can't be homeless. Chloe's like, I don't want to be homeless again. I don't either. So technically, with these freaking people, Chloe realized we made a vow. We won't go to a mental hospital. We won't be going to a mental hospital. And we won't be going to, we won't go to, the crisis team. I'm not going to go and wait 6 hours for them to try to say I'm boozed up when I'm not. Literally. Right now, my temper is down to the point where I'm not angry. I was angry because, she basically wants to say, oh yeah, and she says Tara J's legal name just because she wants to either A, lose my account, or B, she's doing it out of anger. And I say it's B. Problem is, she needs to work on it. My problem is this, okay? I'll tell you what my problem is. Chloe can go to a mental hospital, get admitted, no problem, alright? They find out I have Medicare, they're like, we're not admitting you. You have a service dog, we're not admitting you. Chloe, oh, I'm suicidal! I'm not complaining about Chloe. They rubber stamp her. Here you go, you're going to go to mental hospital. And all of a sudden, she's got Medicaid. Now Medicaid's been blocked for her to use the mental hospital. But I talk to these people, oh, you have Medicare, you don't qualify for outpatient care. Chloe goes in, oh, I need it, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to give you 8-man team, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I'm stuck here going, I need a little help myself. And now, with all the shit going on, I hear her caseworker, oh, well, we're going to restrict her to basic Medicaid, which means she gets basic services. Alright. Alrighty then. Now I apologize with Chloe getting snippy about the whole post office thing too, because frankly, I need to go there eventually Monday. We have everything packaged up, ready to go. I just need to finish up what I'm doing, but you guys get the idea. So, all in all, you guys have a wonderful day. Please watch this. I hope you guys can understand. I broke it out of anger. And please, if anyone knows my address, I don't want the police coming because, frankly, we have the situation under control. The neighbor should be arrested for all her crap, not for me breaking my own computer router. I mean, literally, it doesn't matter, you know. The library's there to upload videos. I will upload them until we move. I got to tell you, Thursday, we're going to be going to the library late because we will be going to town. So, in the meantime, I will keep updating you, and I will update you, and I will update you, and I will update you. In the meantime, I'm going to have lunch, and I'm going to be trying to, after lunch, I think we're going to have Chloe do her bath this evening. I'll run the water, I'll clean the tub as usual, and then she can have it when we get back to the library, you know. But thing is, you know, we both need to realize, you know, that, you know, Chloe knows I snap. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, that's abuse, or, you know, this and that. But you know what? We all make mistakes. I mean, like Tara Beehole said, we're human. And I just had a little hot flame come in and basically wham, you know. And that's only because I was angry as hell at the fact that the problem is, you know, that, you know, I'm paying and paying and paying, you know, and it's not Chloe's fault. And yet no one's offering. They're just draining the bandwidth. I get a notice, your bandwidth is almost exceeded. Well, I don't want to pay any additional bandwidth. That costs too much, you know, or this or that, or, oh, you're downloading this crap. And it's like, no, I'm not. So, bottom line is, you know, I'm getting ready to pack up, you know, and ship out soon to the library. I'll upload this, and I will check my messages, and I want to send an email out, and then I will, pretty much be back here, and then I guess for the rest of the evening, because me and Chloe's taking the weekend off for cleaning, which pretty much is good because we can't do much anyways. As Chloe said, we got boxes everywhere, so we can't wash the floors, we can't wash the ceilings, we can vacuum in places. You know, and that's the thing. I mean, we have a clean, but how do we clean when, you know, you're tight quarters? I mean, this place is tight as a drum, and until we start moving boxes out, then we can start rotating things. And when we rotate things, we can actually get in and do our things. And if me and Chloe are doing it together, which we will be, we might not need any of the extra help, you know, but the extra help is going to be on hand if we can get the extra help. In the meantime, you know, we just need to make sure everything goes according to plan. And to do that, we want both out of here. I mean, literally, you know, and, you know, the router, yes, I admit I broke it, but I admit also that, you know, a little hot flame came in and it broke because of it. Now, you know, my point is, it's all good. So, with that said, everyone, you know, there's your explanation. If I do find there's an upload, I will delete the live feed upload that was semi-working, and I will, you know, give you an update tomorrow, Sunday, which the library is from 1 to 5, so you'll get a short update, and then I will give you an update all the way to moving day. And moving day is going to be busy, so you'll get one before moving day. You'll get one on a Thursday, so otherwise, we're on a time frame, you know, like I said, as soon as I can clear boxes, Chloe can help clean, and I can get all the boxes loaded myself, so you know, we're going to be basically working together. And then when I get done loading the truck, I will help do all the cleaning too. And then it's lunch and dinner time, or dinner time. So we want to have everything done, and we're not sharing any alcohol if we get wine or booze, and we're not sharing any food, except for our helpers. So, with that said, you guys get it. Sorry this video went too long, but you get the idea. We got someone next door doing a lot of crap. I want to be away from these people. I want a not normal life. And I just can't stand the fact that I have to deal with all this crap on a timely manner. And yet at the same time, you know, I have all these responsibilities, you know. I mean, literally. I mean, Chloe and I are still afraid, you know, about the internet, you know, or the police, you know. And the thing is, the police, you know, they want to arrest me for breaking a router. That's fine. But I'm going to be suing their ass for basically making me homeless, too. Because, frankly, we are out of here. We both signed the new lease already, and we signed the papers to be out on the 20-day notice, so we can't revoke it. So we'd be homeless. So technically, you know, Chloe understands that too, but Chloe also understands that, you know, you know, I had a reason for snapping. Usually I don't snap. I usually am one of these that, you know, I take a lot. And, you know, if Chloe's mom's like, oh, well, you know what? Chloe doesn't want to know you. So technically, There you go. And that is an abuse, when she basically knows. And I have medical records everywhere in these boxes stating that you frickin' abused her. So I would even be ashamed to even know you. I mean, guilt by association, yes. Now, Chloe, of course, you know, between me and her, she knows I've been abused too as a child. And, you know, if Darren and Corey are watching this, yeah, man, I'm sorry I basically broke it, but my temper got the best of me, and usually I don't snap. I mean, literally. But with all these responsibilities, you know, I mean, like Tara said the other day, is Chloe my slave? No, Chloe isn't my slave. Chloe basically was happy as heck to help me out on these issues. You know, and she is. I mean, she says, can I help you with something? No. Can I help you with this? No. Well, after lunch, library, and then we're going to be loafing around. Hell, I'm going to have to find out if she wants to play PS4 today or whatever she's going to do. We're going to figure this out together. In the meantime, I got some emails to do when I get in, and I got other things to do. So with that said, please, please, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Just keep it nice is all we ask. Hit that like and subscribe buttons. Hold some fun even for the whole family. Thanks for watching Buttercups.